Bun. Ne-am întors pe Pillars. Coborât. A Endless Path of Odnua, level 1. Cine este Raider?
Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
Ce
Don't
party?
worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go
Amen.
along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins. The tribes need more leaders. You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
And dialogue. Okay.
That's settled.
Opa.
No. Keep away from us.
Deja am ajuns?
Leave us!
Maerwald. A durat serios, trebuia doar să deschid ușa. A large liver-spotted man. Liver-spotted. Bare chest and paunchy. Cowers in the far corner of the room. His white hair tangled, a tangled stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction. No. Keep away. It's deja.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Maerwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and he begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a concerned animal about to pounce. Cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Maerwald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Deceiving I'm no spirit. Do I look like any spirit you've
Maerwald
seen?
will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Okay.
Come to speak to Maerwald? Maerwald whose touch is poison? Maerwald who knows not his effect?
I was told I'm a watcher. What you could tell me more about it? About a table some worth after that, once it were finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead. An empath. And the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. But the gods wanted of me, thought I.
Yeah, actually, you're a
The
watcher.
gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
Little I knew.
I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
He covers his mouth with his hand. His breaths convulsing, his eyes red and exhausted. You seem to have lost your mind.
No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much
Cred că ai
to
luat-o pe
bear.
arătură.
An awakening.
How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You may remember your past lives, or
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Maerwald has lost control. Maerwald's body no more.
The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Maerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Maerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives?
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Maerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Maerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the watcher.
O să nebunești așa?
War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
He's talking about two different wars, fought back to back, a long time ago. The Broken Stone War and the War of the Black Trees. The usual conflicts between locals and settlers getting out of hand, both of them. Some folks are still mad about what one side did to the other.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was a talk of raiding a village. Mira's voice became raspy, and he is somewhere else in a place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this addie a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Maerwald cringes himself again. Watching something that he cannot bear to see, shaking his head over and over, he wails. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than to live in weakness. You're a monster, tell but things happen war. Take your time. It's over now, it was a long time ago.
The boy, the baby boy, the boy, conceived in the raid, conceived by force, vessel for marauder, slain in the raid, marauder and the boy, marauder and soldier.
A baby conceived by the raider, what do you mean? It was a vessel for him.
The soul, marauder's soul, same soul, one soul. Boy's soul, marauder's soul, raised in lies and vengeance, raised to soldier, raised for the fire, born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep. He told me his father was killed by the raiders.
Get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
What? So he came back in his next life to burn his own clan? No wonder he's such a mess now. I'll stain you right down to your soul. Maerwald showed a slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Your soul is given to wickedness. The only question is why the gods don't tear it apart.
How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory? I've been in apparition like this since I became a wife.
No. You too.
poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
What exactly does he mean? Surely something can be done. You're still lined up like
So
you.
fragile the Watcher's mind. So real his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
There must be a way to... There's some way to make these memories go
No.
away.
Always there, always remembered. Can't forget, can't unsee.
I don't just remember, someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead, books of burden, queens that were. Known to me are they, the leaden key.
The leading key. It seems we share an enemy. Killer. Assassins and watchers. Watcher wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leading key?
Secrets, secrets, and deceptions, and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
If the leading key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawaken? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Do you know where I might find the leading key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go so I can search for this man from the leading key. I need to go so I can search for this man from the leading key.
Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adia land thieves than take orders from me.
You're confusing me with someone else
Your
from your...
betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night.
Huh?
I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first
Mataka, no?
trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick
death.
death.
O smatać sta. No. Jelo brut. Tu. Taka posta. Tu. Dole rozposta che magician. Tu. Commands a singer into cast. Choose all movement.
Yes?
Iar tu... Dai una Mai dăm o dată lui ăsta. Dă
How may I
așa,
help?
dă așa. Tu de aici.
What?
Cați toți. Ce-i asta? Blinded.
Yes?
Mai dai unde asta? Frightened days. N-are nicio șansă. There's a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow breathable, as though yielding a conquering invader. Mel's body lies inert. You can feel his slow, whole soul lingers there, uncertain. There's something unique about his soul. His soul in this place, a bound form in the decades of inhabitants, and the lordship that feels somehow palpable to you, as though even in death, The keep knows its former master, and former master remembers his keep. Chaos grant a speaker to the restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as frayed rope, ghostly and alive. It frayed ends writing like tidal anemones. And you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. Binding Maerwald's soul here as internal warden. Sever the rope, allowing Maerwald to pass from the world. Draw the energy rope to yourself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. Interessant asta. You turn both ends of the rope towards you, bringing them into the contact with your essence, and as you do, the fibers turn to copper, and through them, an energy is conducted into your being. You are traveling downward now, beneath the place you started, seeing places dank and cobbled and malignant, like someone attained a garden overgrown with flora and overgrown with vermin. Below everything, at the very bottom, you glimpse for an instant some beings you can't quite make out, presiding over it all with brilliant, terrifying power. An image remains in your perception, a circular room with a stone tablet that resembles the sun, in an area guarded by suits of armor that move of their own volition. It is deep, not far from the very bottom. There is a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eye, and beyond it, something shimmering, something powerful. Secret room. And as the images fade, you find yourself in Great Nua once more. Maerwald's soul is nowhere to be seen. The watcher speaks directly to the souls here, impelling them to tread. Speak with the steward.
Nice and slow. A simple test. That's settled.
I'll see what I can find.
That's settled.
Montata HD mechanics. One book lies on the table, its page filled with nonsensical scrolls. The sickly sweet smell of rot rises from half-eaten fruit. Just mă duc
You cannot
înapoi.
wit that Alder said? I don't want to discuss it.
Oh. Dar vreau să mai văd ce mai este pe aici. Întâi.
Crave thou filat believe.
Let's go!
There's a lesson to be taught.
Boots. Saburit.
Crave thou filat believe.
Hey,
Easy. Not okay. Okay.
Sure.
A shimmering wall of energy extends across this door like a curtain. It repels forward movement with unnatural force. Mai era ceva pe aici? No. Cobblestone and bricks are bound with the rusted old car by thick spider webs. Spider-Man.
Thou filat
Tu-dă în asta.
Your tale ends here. Let's have it out!
Come
Right.
Skeleto. Um sword. Karadashka.
Brave thou filat believe.
E un Lucanus Cervus. Two per rest. One per rest. Acum dispărut.
Let's go!
Dă-i de asta. Tu dă-i de asta.
Yes? Proacted! Your tale ends here! Brave thou filat believe.
Anthem. Their hearts grow bold. Beetle shell.
A simple test.
Atacați!
Brave thou filat believe.
Tu dai așa. Tu dai așa. Nu vedi? Wood beetle. Oh,
Sure.
Hey,
dăm un hard save aici.
of course.
Yeah.
Aici ce este? Arbaletă. Am fost aici. Ceva în cutia asta. Opa. Luther?
Be on.
What?
Dăm așa, dăm așa. Speaks to the soul, feeling they would build a thread. Boom. The thread, what? Right and flanked. Dăm niște healing. Dăm unde asta. Dăm lutări din asta.
What?
3.
Proacted!
Fantoma. Fuck. Cât i-a dat?
Great.
OP fantoma aia.
Sure.
Ai din ne-au apărut. Ce vrea asta?
Poor Maerwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
I don't think knowledge was the problem. He said that if I can find out what caused it, it might help me. That is true. There is no such thing in my experience as too much knowledge. Come, we'll find your answers, and mine, I hope. Oh. Plus this image.
Brave thou filathili.
Dăm un save aici. Nu merge să intri pe acolo. În jos, poate. Ce asta? Web sack. Spiderling.
Brave thou filathili.
Spider Queen. Facem așa. Doi lua aia. Creates a long lasting healing regenerating endurance. Mă du-te aici. Așa.
Lava will be on seek!
Bun, tu. Repulsion spell. Places magical seal on the floor that sends enemies probably on contact. Grant immunity sticking away into Shields a portion of caster. Ability sync attack with protective. Dăm ăsta. Tu. Dă-i lui ăsta.
Lavaru beyond.
Lava will be on seek!
Bun. Tu creează o fantomă aici. Tu access inflicting burn damage lower in deflection. Dai lui asta. Tu mai dai una lui asta.
Yes?
Tu dai un spell aici, așa.
Proacted. Lavaru beyond seek.
Fantoma atacă. Voi atacați asta.
Brave thou filathili.
Perfect. Perfect. Easy. Oho. Stiletto.
Sure.
Battery then covered with dull pattern, this elaborate carved pillar appears for an older structure than surrounding structure. Pet. Pet spider. Interesting. Și aici? Ieșirea. Oh. Și asta. Cred că acolo încă n-am voie. Până nu vorbesc cu aia. Aha.
Bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask.
Well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. That's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
Doesn't need to be embarrassed. I won't judge.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he turned against us and fought for Widewind. Been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Rhea Saris, well, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Weidwin had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died, so I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Guess because I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a Watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watches. I should be starting with records. Should be prepared that there may be no records of your brother's death. Wouldn't it be any worse off then, would I? If there was anything written about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got the archive in the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Tu ci vrei? Alice seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You've been acting. Are you alright?
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately. And if Maerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
My stage is more dire than it is. Got to find it fast.
That does seem like the logical course of action. I shall follow your lead.
I want to discuss something else. That's all. Bom. O que é que tá se mandando sobre a Squire, não? Trebuie și un rest, dar poate nu-i bătaie aici.
I felt Maerwald's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one.
Oh.
It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Maerwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
Your stronghold is now available. You can manage your stronghold at any time through the castle icon. Ooh, I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. Then it is yours, my lord. I cannot begin to tell you how glad that is, how good it is to know that the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you mean to travel to Defiance Bay for supplies, there has been a complication of a kind. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Maerwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before he became preoccupied. I could make arrangement to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it, for what I am but the master's instrument. It will take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repair the Barbican? I will set aside materials for the Barbican, and they are still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we will need coin for supplies and labor. What does being the master of Caed Nua entails? While there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep, the extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I'll make the necessary agreements. They may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen and provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If you can raise the keep's security in return, these will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you must contend with threats to the keep. And then there are other things. What did you mean when you said the keep was cursed? Well, its curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather far beneath it. At least such has been a conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place, for what spirits still linger in the endless path of the speak of master below. Every effort to settle here has failed from time to time. From the time of our Adrian colonists onward, beasts rise from the endless path and think the new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below, this master, does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen, from time to time, intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Kainua a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless path, that, my friend, is where I must go, or we must go if you will go with me, or the devils lie beneath to think to what knowledge we will find. Perhaps some master speaks of Adrian. Who is the master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man who said to have been architect of the endless path, the Engiwathan tyrant, Odnua. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least he has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years or more, but what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen while below the hand of a great statue of Odnua, constructed perhaps as a statue of Odnua himself. What are the endless paths? The endless paths of Odnua is the name given to the land beneath the keep. The Earl, we were warned by the Galfathans that this site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought was nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Engiwathan named Odnua, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless past and filled many of the upper tunnels with the soil and stone. No one living knows how far down tunnels stretch, and if you have ventured there and have returned, there is much talk of riches and treasure. The promise of Engiwan relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their death, I fear. But I am now the master of Kainua. Of course you are. To keep will have no order. But the endless paths are different things entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely entwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat to keep from within. I know there's much to take in, but if you will remain, if you would be the lord of this place, then I can only advise you to seek out this foe before it destroys you. I have other questions. Time to find this queen in the city of Defiance. You must know this queen we're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Masons of Ardea had been resigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Wudika. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, you can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You only tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Maerwald kept a ledger as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you wish. Let me see what repairs I can make. Ken will get underway at once. The steward's voice was giddy excitement. No, my lord, that this is but the first and least of a great many undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If we should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures and then we'll bring some wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun as they did under Maerwald's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. However your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. Upgrades on the stronghold cost money and take time to complete. Each upgrade can add security or prestige to the stronghold, or additional functionality like resting bonuses, periodic free crafting, grins, or new stores. Events occurring in the stronghold as time elapses, the higher your stronghold's prestige, the more positive events tend to be. However, a high security is also important, as it can help prevent theft and kidnappings. Adventures are opportunities for your companions and adventurers to earn experience while they aren't in the party. Visitors can affect security and prestige of the stronghold while they are present. Some events even offer rare items for sale during limited time periods. Ooh. Barracks. Hirelings help defend your stronghold from expensive collateral damage in the fortunate event of an attack. They cost money to maintain, but their cost usually offsets the potential for damage. Hirelings also contribute to the security and prestige of the stronghold, sometimes negatively. Eastern Barbican gates passage the wooden plains. Like I was the kind of and Defiance Bay. Requires main keep. Main keep. +3 plus pot. Restoring Bright Bell will allow you to rest there. Other upgrades can work on resting bonuses. The main queues are already in progress. Continue. No potasta. 3 days completed. Security, 2 upgrades.
It is good to see you.
Okay.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Maerwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
I did come to Rival looking for a new home. There, see, the ship floats yet. This might be some good news in the end. Whatever else happens, you have an entire castle to explore, and answers yet to come in Defiance Bay if Maerwald speaks true.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
Me gusta. Camping is not allowed in this area. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Näissä kamlanisti kisti. Property sturdy. This is defense against prone attacks and being pushed. Ooh. Toy boots. Prone attacks, defense against push attacks. Indeed. One-handed average. Just 12-17. Properties. Sharp, atât. Reliable slaying. Spirit of Constitution, -3 will. There's a grazes covers the hits, 5 accuracy against spirit, 25 damage against spirit, -3 will defense opposed attacks that are mentally based. Ah. E buono? Damage damage against spirit. Unique stiletto, one hand. Bypass damage is restored as endures. Că nu trebuie. Asta n-am niciunul. Nu fac nimic, practic. Scroll of Protection. Pet. Mai eu pot să am petă. Ăștia n-au ai pet. Far smaller than its older cousins, this pocket-sized spider has fuzzy, alert little eyes. It circles around you to look up whenever you approach. Cheia. Medrun stabil to handle. Cred că e cheia ca să intri acolo dacă n-ai skill enough. 3 more. Yeah. Că ar fi bine să fac un rest. Sau stai. Guide Noah. Killed Veil. Grand's Fork. Aici n-am fost. Nu știu dacă este ceva acolo. Dăm un sleep întâi. That's plain. Intrăm aici. Stronghold. 2 zile. Ce-i asta? Un fel de librărie. Trebuie reconstruit asta. Ce aici sus? Barracks. Și asta trebuie construit. Altfel. Vreau să continui level 2 aici. Dar data viitoare.